It's important that we listen to God before we medicate. When we feel those symptoms, it's important. Our first response is not just to... Have you ever felt like maybe you feel a headache, you feel a pain or discomfort or a tension in your body, and your first response is to reach out for paracetamol or any medication, or use a distraction to distract yourself, or even ignore the symptom or pain completely? Have you ever done that? I know most of us are like, I don't know about you, I have done it several times until God began to teach me the higher level of this in terms of understanding these symptoms. So what if those symptoms, the pain, the headache, the tension, is not just a physical symptom? What if it's a spiritual message? What if God is trying to say something to you through those symptoms and you're just ignoring it, or you're just trying to use a pill to medicate it away? God created our bodies with incredible intelligence. Our bodies can actually hold on to memories, emotions, trauma, a lot of things. Your body can actually hold it as a memory. It is so smart. I can tell you, I am a medical doctor, right? Most of us in medical line, you clearly understand what I'm trying to say. The body is the smartest thing. It's so intelligent that the way God knit together the cells, oh my God, into tissues, organs, into system, the working ability, how they collaborate together. When there's a cut in the body actually knows what to do to bring about healing. And when a bacteria gets into the body knows to actually call up the white blood cells to actually be like, this thing is not part of our league. This bacteria, you're not part of this system. Or they actually collaborate with each other and try to chase it away from the body. It is so intelligent. I know that most times, especially when the immune system is down, the body can now not be able to function properly the way God made it to function. A lot of things that can cause the body to go out of that natural intelligence that God initially created it in or with. A lot of things can cause it to go out of alignment, including the state of your soul. That is another level of understanding that the state of the soul can affect the state of the body. Seriously. Remember what John was saying in John 3? It's actually written in 3 John 1 verse 2, where he says that, Beloved, I wish above all things that you prosper in all things and be in good health, just as your soul prospers. No, this is another level of understanding of how the state of your soul affects the natural state of your body, whether in health or in anything. It's important to actually understand this, but that is a very vast topic for another day, okay? But what I'm trying to say is this: when you have those symptoms, the body is like God has infused his intelligence into the body. When you have those symptoms, let your first response as a Christian. I am a medical doctor. I'm not saying we should. Medication has its place. That's the absolute truth, honestly. It has its place in terms of how it helps, depending on your state, your own work with God, depending. So medication has its place. But what I'm trying to say is that let your first response when those things come not be that you go for a medication, because a medication only treats symptoms. That is the truth. But there is a deeper root of those symptoms right in your soul. The state of your soul, like we say, can reflect in the body, or your body can reflect the state of your soul back. They work together somehow on another level. Medication can help, yes, but revelation brings transformation that medication can never bring. That's the truth. And our focus, ultimate goal should be transformation at the soul level, not just at the body level. We want it at the soul level. Medication can never get to the soul level. That is why the first question should be to God about what is happening to you, and not to medicate it away with pills. So, pain can actually be a prophet in disguise, pointing you to a deeper truth. An unresolved wound in your soul, or it's a place in your life, an aspect of your life that actually needs that love of God. Pain can actually do that. Another Bible verse that beautifully ties into this that we are saying is Jeremiah 8:22, where God was saying he was deeply grieved by the state of health of his people. And God said something. He said, Is there no balm in Gilead? Is there no physician there? Why then is there no recovery for the health of the daughters of my people? Why then is there no recovery? And God was saying, there is healing available. Why can't they receive it? Why won't they receive this healing? So then, Gilead was a region in the east part of Jordan that are known specifically for their healing balm. It was like a resin from a tree that they use it medicinally. It can heal a lot of diseases. But then spiritually, it's known for as God's healing presence. So when God asked, is there no balm in Gilead? He was basically asking them, why are my people still broken when healing is available to them? Why are they turning everywhere else except to me where the healing is. Now, let's just bring it back home to our daily lives, because it just ties into what I was saying before. Most times we want to numb the pain, we medicate it. We medicate the body, we numb the soul, we distract ourselves just so we don't focus on the pain, just so we ignore what God is trying to say to us in terms of the relationship between our soul and our health. Because I can always tell you, like I said before, the state of the soul can reflect in our bodies through maybe the chest pain, through the waist pain, through a headache, through the throat, through a lot of things. Have you noticed that when you are carrying unforgiveness, your heart actually hurts? It happens to me. When I'm angry, when I'm holding unforgiveness, my heart physically hurts me. Like it pains me. Because that forgiveness is hanging in my soul. So God is trying to reflect it through my body that your heart is hurting you. You need to actually come to me and ask me, why is your heart hurting you? And because now I understand it to some extent, when I have that unforgiveness, my heart hurts me. It's more like God saying to me, you need to release unforgiveness. You're still carrying it in your soul. Release it so the pain can leave your body physically. Now, most times, even chronic waist pain could be when we have this fear around financial instability, or when you're carrying much more than you should be carrying. A lot of things, throat pain and all of that can reflect you not speaking the truth you're supposed to be speaking. Different part of our body can reflect different things happening, different states of our soul. So this is God saying there is healing in Gilead, because this healing starts from the soul. I'm saying this is quite a vast topic, but I don't really want to go into that. But you just have an overview of the fact that the state of your soul can be reflected in your body. So don't try to numb it with medication. Don't try to ignore it. Instead, why not even sit with God and be like, I'm feeling this. God, what are you saying? What are you trying to reflect to me? Tell me what is going on that I'm ignoring. I don't want to medicate it away with pills anymore. I don't want to reach out for medication first. I want to ask you first, is there anything I need to do spiritually to let this go? Instead of medicating it and trying to numb it. Like I said before, there is no transformation in medication. Medication can deal with your symptoms. But you see that root, the cause, which is coming from the soul, medication can never get to that root. Can never get to your soul. No, the medication can never get to your soul. What you will need to go to is to God and be like, I've come to you, the balm of Gilead. I've come to you, the ultimate physician. What do I need to do to get to the root of this sickness? Now, it's quite a vast topic. I've spoken for a long time now. So what I'm saying, we're going to stop here. Next time, I'm going to continue with this. But I hope this blessed you. Remember to keep shining that beautiful light of yours. Until next time, Auf Wiedersehen. The love of God is running after you. Nowhere to hide. It's permeating every aspect of your body, of your life. Until next time, keep shining. God bless you. Remember to share with someone. Bye.